Virgo, welcome to your 5 card movie star spread. Yay. As per usual, you can click right on that description box below, and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each card. Well, hell. The truth shall set you free. Yeah. This is what this is. This is about, okay, so whenever I have an ace, I always give this speech. High potential, low resolution. You have the potential of a new idea. You have a potential to bring truth forward. You have power in your hands. But where the potential is high, the resolution is low. You need to process this high potential regarding ideas, regarding thoughts, regarding words through a framework in order to harness the potential. This is the beginning. Okay? But that's where things start, right? It starts with an idea, and that's what you have. The moon in the inverse. See, the moon is about confusion, delusion, lunacy, um, those types of things. The, the moon is about discovering pieces of the puzzle one at a time and not knowing how they fit together. The moon in the inverse is coming out of that feeling. So if you have this new idea, if this is you, okay, and you're coming out of a place where you were discovering bits and pieces of something and not seeing the whole picture, these two together tell me that you have the pieces of a jigsaw puzzle. Now you have to put together that picture. There's some work that needs to happen. However, this is not a point of celebration for you, okay? There's a lot of work that needs to be done and a lot of little things that have to happen in order for you to reach your goal. And everybody has an opinion about how things are happening and they want to talk to you about how things are happening and how things should go. And but nobody's actually helping, are they? You're on your own here. You're on your own putting these things together, right? You may be getting some help, but it's not the most helpful help. You know, it's kind of like I want to laugh because what I'm getting is, you know, like you get help, but it's not like the most helpful. I'm actually picturing like a child helping a parent cook, but it's a very small child. So, although you're happy to assist with the process and although you're happy to include them in the process, it actually takes more work to get this thing done than it would if you had just done it yourself. Okay, and that's literally what I'm picturing. I'm picturing like a parent cooking in the kitchen with a child, and it makes the task harder, but somehow more enjoyable, you know? the, the thought made me happy. Um, So the journey is you actually kind of you there's a nostalgia with this, but this is a point of healing, you know. This is a point of you making amends with the way things have gone and how you got there. And it's almost like you're going, well, you know, everything happens for a reason. And that's the thought or the idea that helps you let go of the pains that came with getting to this place because you just want to focus on the better parts of it right now. You know, I heard one time somebody talked about advice as being like taking an old board, you know, and sanding it down and like staining it or repainting it and handing it back to somebody and you know just showing you the best parts of how I got here. That's what you're doing to yourself right now. You're saying everything happens for a reason in order to let go of the difficulties in getting you where you got in order to make peace with the hard times that led to this and really, really focus on the good times from the past and moving forward. You want to bring with you the good memories, not the bad ones. And right here, it shows me somebody who is managing their resources very well. You do have a finite sense of resources, but you're managing them with ease and comfort. It's like you don't have an abundance, but you know you have just enough and a little extra, you know? So there's a peace of mind in how you're managing your resources moving forward. You know what? I'm going to stop right there. Forward movement and taking action. Victory and success from a hard-earned battle. Virgo, if your nose is buried in a million tasks right now in order to tie up all these loose ends, just take 5 to 10 minutes for yourself and give yourself a hand because you've been through a lot. And yes, you're at the end of a cycle, you're tying up a few loose ends, and it's not going to be long before you really start to reap the fruits of your labor. But take the time to recognize now how difficult the journey has been and how well you've handled it. And when you do really start to get those fruits of the labor by taking a little bit of time to recognize that now, it'll make these last few tasks leading up to that a little bit easier and a little bit more enjoyable. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I will see you guys next week.